Well, I'm out here this morning. We're out at Little Prince, and I'm with Mark. And Mark, we have begonias today.
We do.
And so, tell me something about the begonias. It's a great selection.
Yeah, so I've separated the begonias on this table into two groups. Well, actually three. There's a lone one here. So on this end are Rhizomatous begonias. They have they have a rhizomatous root system. And on the other end are cane begonias, and they're going to get a lot taller. All of these, with the exception of this one, are tropical, and so but they make amazing houseplants. They're very easy to care for. A begonia is one of the most forgiving plants that I know of in terms of being a houseplant, because you can not water it for a while. It will get droopy, but when you water it again, it perks right back up. So I love begonias. They will do really well in indirect light, and frankly, they're one of the easiest houseplants. And as you can see here, there's a lot of different variations of leaf color and shape. So let me just point out a few of these that I really like. Probably one of my favorites is Begonia solimutata. And when this one is, this has been in a greenhouse, when it gets into a little bit darker situation, it's going to become a lot darker. The dark will become a lot almost black, and the green will get a lot brighter. So this is a super cool begonia that I really love. This is one we don't actually have them for sale yet, but we will soon because our stock is pretty good on them now. This is one of the oldest cultivars of Rhizomatous begonias. It was bred in Germany in 1845, and it's called beefsteak. This is also one that I love at Little Prince because it's called Froggy. And one of the things I want to point out about this, some of you might be familiar with one called escargot, which has a really cool twist in the leaf. Well, this has that same twist that escargot has. And that is a genetic trait that kind of carries out through Rhizomatous begonias. So, and this, I think you'll see Little Prince bringing a lot more Rhizomatous begonias into the trade over the next few years.
And then you also talked about these begonias.
So those are
cane begonia.
Those are cane begonias, and they will get a lot taller. They're ones that you'll definitely, as you grow them, you're going to want a bigger. They'll need a bigger pot. And they'll probably need to be staked as you grow them, because they'll get a couple feet tall if you let them. There's some very cool, like the one in the middle there that you're looking at is Miss Mummy. Really cool leaf pattern.
Right. And then like this guy here, the Fanny Mosier.
Yeah.
With the the raised spotting on it.
Yeah,
I mean, there's just real intense coloring. So.
Yeah.
And then you called them angel wing begonias.
Angel wings. So and you can, the shape of the leaf is reminiscent of an
looks like an angel
wing. Yeah.
And then you talked about one lone one also, which is
so
this guy.
That's Begonia grandis, and it's actually a hardy begonia. I believe it's a zone 6. I mean, it will take. You can plant it outside. It will live year round here in the Pacific Northwest. If you look at the underside of the leaf of that one, it's red.
Oh yeah, it's got a great
And
color.
so we actually sell a pink flowered one and a white flowered one here at Little Prince. Fabulous landscape plants for shade to moderate, half sun.
So with this great selection that we're collecting and looking at all the time, it's fun to be able to see all of these come in and the excitement that we're getting from the viewers and the homeowners that are able to now access these. So keep finding all these plants online and bringing them in and getting the access is really cool, because there's some really great stuff that's in the pipeline.
And especially with these hardy begonias, collecting expeditions are going on now in high elevation in Southeast Asia, in Vietnam, Cambodia, and if you get high enough up in the mountains in tropical countries, you find climate zones that are similar to the Pacific Northwest. And so there are some collections going on now. We actually have some stock plants of some very cool hardy begonias that we'll be introducing at Little Prince over the next few years. I'm super excited.
Yeah. So, for more information on these begonias and where you can find them, you can go to Little Prince Plants, or you can go to gardentime.tv and we'll click you over. So, Mark, it's been a pleasure. Thanks for having us
Absolutely.
today.
Thank you so much.